there are some theories that OGs are selling, but I really don't think that that's necessarily the case. It could just be people moving and migrating coins to new wallets or to multi-sig or improving security. So I just think there is a supply shock coming and nobody sees it coming. And one day, there just won't be enough Bitcoin.
As Bitcoin's supply remains limited and demand continues to grow, a significant price surge is on the horizon. According to Samson Mao, CEO of JAN3, Bitcoin's scarcity is its strongest feature. While some suggest that older holders might be selling, Mao argues that it's more likely that these coins are being moved to enhance security or transferred to new wallets. This activity, Mao believes, signals a growing confidence in Bitcoin's future value. Rather than witnessing a major sell-off, the real story is the tightening supply of Bitcoin. With a fixed cap of 21 million coins and rising demand from individuals, institutions, and even governments, the available supply is becoming more constrained. Soon, there will simply be too few Bitcoins to meet the growing demand. Stay tuned until the end of the video, where Samson Mao shares some game-changing insights. Also, if you enjoy listening to crypto-related content, please show your support by liking and subscribing to this channel by following the link in my bio. And get access to my free daily crypto updates and expert predictions direct to your inbox. Each newsletter contains market intelligence, on-chain data and latest updates from experts in the crypto space. All of this is available completely free of charge. Signing up only takes a moment and you can always change your mind later on. Now back over to Samson Mao.
What do you see coming in the future? There's so much happening in the media, both good and bad.
Yeah, so you kind of hit one of them, which is God candles, $10,000 candles on the daily chart in one day. And the next step, I think, is the Omega candle, which is a $100,000 candle on the daily. Hopefully green, but possibly red.
That's a good caveat.
Yeah, like we had a red Godzilla candle recently, right? It went down like 13,000. So it can go both ways. But the trend, I believe, is that we're going to see Bitcoin become much more turbulent in bigger swings up and down as we go towards $1 million per coin and beyond that, because this is sort of price discovery. And I happen to lean towards the side of green candles, because the way I look at the demand and supply imbalance is just so skewed that it makes me fearful that it's just going to come all at once and we're going to see this Omega candle just rise up nonstop for a whole day as people pile on into Bitcoin. Because you can see, like, even though we're up here, we're not really moving that quickly yet. And the demand from ETFs and from MicroStrategy and Michael Saylor, it just seems ridiculously skewed. Like there is 20x, sometimes more demand just from ETFs in a given day. And that does not seem sustainable to me. And there are some theories that OGs are selling, but I really don't think that that's necessarily the case. It could just be people moving and migrating coins to new wallets or to multi-sig or improving security. So I just think there is a supply shock coming and nobody sees it coming. And one day, there just won't be enough Bitcoin, and that will just trigger this recursive demand shock coupled with the supply shock that just shoots us straight up vertically. The whole concept of cycles is interesting. I don't really believe in cycles, and before I get into it, I just want to say, like, there has been talk of a super cycle where Bitcoin just goes up and doesn't stop. I think it'll come. There will be fluctuations, there will be volatility, but it seems like the concept of cycles is not something that is in line with Bitcoin. We've had 3 cycles, I guess, that look similar. But the first cycle, like the first 4-year period of Bitcoin, the first epoch, I think you can't really count that. That's just early price discovery and formation of the Bitcoin price, right? It's very, very immature and very fragmented market. So you can say, like, you know, there's been 3 coin tosses and they kind of look similar. But why would Bitcoin continue on mirroring 4-year periods ahead of it when adoption is exponential. I just don't see why that would be the case. So eventually the cycle, or what appears to be a cycle, should break to the upside. And I guess this is what Omega is about. It's just a breaking of the cycle. And I think an Omega candle would definitely break some of the models out there, like maybe stock to flow, and definitely, what's the other one?
Power law.
They're useful as a guidance, but I think saying that Bitcoin is going to follow this exact model is very dangerous, because Bitcoin just does its own thing.
Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe for news and expert predictions direct to your inbox.